For years, the ABC15 investigators have exposed problems with Arizona's Brady list, names of police officers with histories of lies, crimes, and other integrity concerns.
Yeah, but now they're revealing prosecutors have been keeping a second, more secretive Brady list, and they are names they don't want people to know about.
ABC15 Chief Investigator Dave Biscobine continues to peel back the layers of secrecy. Tonight, Dave's naming names and pressing the county attorney for answers.
We broke the story about a homicide detective, a detective who was a literal poster child for Phoenix PD.
Did a top Phoenix police detective mishandle evidence in a large number of murder cases?
And that detective, Jennifer DePonzio.
Welcome to courtroom 5A. We've never been this busy before.
And in court, defense attorneys in dozens of murder cases argued that the Maricopa County Attorney's Office and Phoenix Police were withholding evidence of her mistakes.
Detective Jennifer DePonzio had her fingers, if it goes up the metaphor, in a lot of murder pies. For years, at least. We know at least since July 2021 this has been an issue.
60 years ago, in 1963, the Supreme Court ruled in Brady v. Maryland, the prosecution has to disclose all exculpatory evidence, and that includes officers' past integrity issues. That's why prosecutors keep so-called Brady lists. But we discovered that DePonzio's name wasn't on the Brady list sent out by MCAO. Then, after our story, surprisingly, her name and dozens of new ones popped up on the list, but with a different status, one ending with T2 or Tier 2.
It wasn't part of the list that was distributed.
So we asked County Attorney Rachel Mitchell about it.
When the discussion was coming up about that, it got combined by my staff. That was a miscommunication. That's not normally something that we're doing. We are disclosing Tier 1.
Oh, so that shouldn't have been put on the list.
Well, no, it shouldn't have been included in the subscription that we send out for transparency purposes.
So, to be clear, adding DePonzio and the other Tier 2 names was an accident.
So it won't be shown going forward?
That won't be part of our subscription going forward, yes.
DePonzio was the wife of Phoenix Assistant Chief Nick DePonzio. In 2021, she went on leave and then retired this year under a confidential accidental disability claim. Records show, while reviewing her cases, fellow investigators found she failed to document and impound evidence and interviews in a lot of homicide cases. So far, the mistakes impacting 37 ongoing court cases and 61 police investigations.
So with that detective, former detective DePonzio, why wouldn't she be Tier 1 or why wouldn't she be on the list? I mean, her issues obviously impact dozens of cases. Isn't that Tier 1 worthy?
Well, I think that's a misunderstanding of what the difference is between Tier 1 and Tier 2. Tier 2 is not things that we do not disclose. It's just the disclosure is handled differently because of the sensitive nature that can be on Tier 2. So that's just handled differently, but it's not something that we hold back or don't disclose.
But MCAO is holding back. It's holding back the many Tier 2 names from their regularly released list. So we saved the accidentally released Tier 2 names, and we're publishing them. As of April, it's 44 officers. Here's just a few of them. One is Buckeye Police Chief Larry Hall.
Chief Hall, Dave Biscobine, ABC15.
A few years ago, we caught Buckeye misreporting their crime stats to keep the city on the list of safest cities in America.
I asked you repeatedly for an interview and you declined.
Well, of course, because of our history.
What's the history?
Okay, Dave.
Then there's Wickenburg officer Jesse Ranzow. Here's a 2022 hearing from the State Police Board, which ended up suspending him for 2 years.
Throughout Officer Ranzow's tenure, he has numerous documented issues.
Records show the final straw was excessive force against a man who was hurting himself by slamming his head. The video shows Ranzow, quote, hammer striking his taser into the back of the man's head. And then there's Avondale officer Kyle Solinsky, another case held before the police board last year. Solinsky quit in lieu of internal investigation after he tasered a man 10 times. So now back to DePonzio. Using her as the example, we asked the county attorney why these names need to be on a second, more secretive list.
But her name, though, that's not sensitive. I mean, it'd be the underlying files, which are not part of the list, right? So what would be the harm in putting her name or other officers' names on the list?
Well, and again, I don't want to go into her personal situation.
And we won't, because
but
there's
as you know,
issues
in
there.
this particular case, we did disclose all the information in each of the cases. But by putting it on Tier 2, our policy allows the attorneys to handle it by disclosing it to the judge first and having the judge make the decision.
Mitchell says it as if it's normal and accepted. It's not. For DePonzio, the top judge in the criminal division, wasn't happy with what MCAO was doing.
Just engaging in this practice at all concerns me.
I'm investigator Dave Biscobing, ABC 15, Arizona.